Greetings everyone, it's your buddy BK here, and yeah, Charlize and I are at it yet again. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about the Speech Synth Module, like I said last time, and then we're going to play Alpiner. It's a game where you go around the world and you climb up mountains that are actually real mountains, and you have objects that try to knock you off and creatures that want you to have a very bad day. So what do you say, you up for some adventure? Adventure time it is!
Adventure time! Come on, grab your friends. We'll go to very distant lands.
So like I said last time, I wanted to get a little bit more into the speech synth because it's just fantastic, especially when you consider it was 1980. And in my opinion, having a speech synth on a game, no matter how little or much there is speech in it, just makes it a little bit better. It's kind of like cheese or sprinkles. You know, you can have something that's fantastic and it just kicks it up a little bit more, makes it a little better, in my opinion anyway. So when this came out, you just plugged it into the side and you just left it on. And if the programmers made use of the speech in the game, you didn't have to do anything. It just talked. But it came with an onboard vocabulary. And if you had the extended basic cartridge, you could slap that in and you could actually call words and phrases and make it talk. Now the original plan was there was going to be expansion cassettes that you would stick in the front, and they would enhance the vocabulary as time went on. They'd release more and more. But what happened was in 1980, they released Terminal Emulator 2. Now, one of the things that had on it was text-to-speech. So you could type in whatever you want and it would spit it out. And it's ridiculous. And of course, you know, the first thing I tried out, I think by now you know what I put in first.
Heart.
And of course, for old time's sake, I had to put this one in. I had to do it. And if it causes global thermonuclear war, I truly am sorry.
Shall we play a game?
But the text-to-speech, it would pronounce stuff phonetically. So you would have to spell, like, for example, Tuesday. To make it say Tuesday correctly, you'd have to type T-O-O, because otherwise it would say Tuesday, which makes it sound a lot fancier, but it doesn't quite sound right. But it's ridiculous, and you could adjust not only the pitch of the speech, but the slope, which is kind of like as it goes through the words and phrases, the pitch varies. So you could adjust how fast it varies, and you could also tell it what to accentuate, like to pronounce a certain syllable harder than another one, or a certain word is going to be the main impact of the statement. So it's really versatile, and this is 1980. Like, this would have absolutely blown my mind. But the part that's ridiculous about Terminal Emulator 2 especially is it was made so you could have the TI talk to another computer through the phone line. Now, at the time, it is 1980, so you're talking Empire Strikes Back comes out, and this thing could already R2-D2 into the Death Star remotely through a phone line. That's nuts. Like, I didn't know that was a thing. Until War Games came out, I didn't know you could actually have a computer talk to another one through a phone line. I thought that was just fantasy. But this actually did it. And what's funny is going through the instruction manual, which thankfully is online, someone scanned, so whoever did that, thank you. It says, check with your subscription database server to make sure that the TI protocols will work with it by checking in your local computer magazine. And I'm thinking, this is 1980. There was like companies that you could log into their servers in 1980. Like, dude, this was well before AOL would send discs out that we, could use as a frisbee in a pinch. I can't even imagine that. Like, it's 80. Like, hashtag holy hell. Like, I had no idea. That still blows my mind. I'm like, that is nuts. It's freaking amazing in my opinion. Like, I had no idea. Granted, I was, 4, but, and I thought, unicorns were real. They are real, by the way. Definitely real. And dragons. But think about that. Like, to me, that's amazing. But because you could do the text-to-speech on this, that pretty much 80-60 idea for getting expansion modules because you can do what you want with this. So TI's like, oh, the heck with that. So they just left the door. They didn't change the production line. So you still have the door, but you can look right inside, and I wouldn't doubt that someone put peanut butter or gumballs or something in there and destroyed many modules. You can see right down into the board in there. And because that's what kids do, they stick stuff. They stick food in places where it shouldn't belong, which, fun fact, I had one of my younger cousins actually stick a cherry Pop-Tart into my NES as a kid. He did it just to be an idiot because he thought it would be funny. Not that he thought it was a toaster, but yeah, that was not cool. That took a lot of cleaning. And yes, I did eat the Pop-Tart because I love cherry Pop-Tarts, and he did get his butt whooped. Allegedly. I'm not saying it happened, but it may have. But anyway, so the synth is just, in my opinion, it is the coolest add-on you could have. And you just let it go. You just leave it plugged in inside. It doesn't hurt anything. And I tell you what, I played around with this, with the voice module and stuff for a long time yesterday. And when you vary the pitch and what accentuates what and the slope, I mean, the stock voice settings that it has, you can get pretty close to freaking Rabbot on Aqua Teen. And I'm pretty sure if you mess around with it enough, you can probably get that on.
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Rabbot?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
In fact, they may have actually used it for Rabbit. I don't know, but you can get it pretty close. But it's got that classic synth voice that, to this day, I'm like, wow. Like, I had no idea as a kid what this system was capable of, which is fantastic. Like, learning about it now, I'm like, holy hell, like, I had no idea the capabilities of this. I just thought it was, keyboard and, you had a couple games and it was just learning stuff, learning the program basic and, educational stuff. I had no freaking idea. Besides the banging games like Parsec, because it's Parsec. That's, hashtag Parsec for life. But Speech Synth, highly recommended. If you don't have one, pick one up. You can find them pretty cheap on eBay. Like I said, this one didn't have the box or the manual, but it was still shrink wrapped. It still got the sticker on the side. It still had the foam, and the contacts were pristine, like no marks at all. So you can get one pretty cheap. And I highly recommend it. It makes anything worthwhile. But enough about the Speech Synth. I know I said I was going to make it brief, but like Bart says,
I can't promise I'll try, but I'll try to try.
I did go a little long, but whatever. It's educational and fun, and I want to bring this to life for people who don't know about it. But without further ado, let's play some Alpiner. Like I said, I played this game just enough, so I learned the controls. When I get a new game, I want to hit it fresh, so you kind of get my first impressions, and if you haven't seen it before, you're experiencing it in real time with me, so I haven't played it. So I'm curious to see how it goes. I don't know if it's going to go long or short. I don't know how hard it is, but it looks pretty cool, and it makes good use of the voice synth from what I've tried. And also, it has background music. So in the first video, when I said these games didn't have background music, I was completely wrong. So I will admit my ignorance. I just didn't have any that had background music. Nice little theme music. I like that. I feel like I am in the Alps. I might need a good pint to go along with this. Maybe some Bavarian pretzels or something. So welcome to Alpiner. It's a two-player game. I actually don't know if I've ever played a two-player game on the TI. Go with just Uno. And no, I'm not going to type in fart here, although I appreciate you thinking that because I did think about doing that. Now, before I hit enter, because I think it starts right away, I have only played this just long enough to make sure it works earlier and get used to controls, which are just up, down, left, right. Although I did notice I couldn't go up at first, and I got worried about the controllers because I was doing some repair work yesterday, and then I realized I left the alpha lock on when I was typing in fart and other things earlier for the terminal emulator, so that was my bad. So anyway, Let's see what this is all about. And I don't know how easy or hard it's going to be, so I may have to cut this short if it runs long, but let's do it to it. All right. There's real mountains you're climbing.
Press
So,
any key to go on.
oh, okay. Well, I will. Let's do it.
Onward and upward.
Woo! He kind of looks like he's doing jumping jacks. I gotta be honest. But he's got a cool outfit. I mean, that vest that's stellar. Is that Pepe Le Pew?
Oops.
Oh! Okay, he's gonna need a shower later. For darn sure. Woo! Oh, look at these moves. He's got some dance moves. He's got moves for days. Woo. Yeah, whoa. I think that's the golden cougar puma thingy. Has he got orbs? That dude's a magician. I'm staying away from him. Oh yeah, that's how it's done. I have conquered this mountain in the name of Orange Flag.
Go again.
That's right, we are going again. Watch out for Peppy. I'm gonna stay here, dude. Oh no, he's gonna shoot at me. Darn it. I didn't learn last time. No. There we go. Stay away from the toxic fart. A lot of vegetation on this mountain.
Watch out.
Whoa.
Oops.
Who is throwing stuff at me? And I mean,
Beware.
didn't you learn from Smokey the Bear? Put out that forest fire. Come on, that's not cool. Dude does have some
Look out.
solid moves.
Hell.
No, not in the fire. Oh, he's dude.
Did you mean to do that?
How are you not dead? This guy's got superpowers. Oh, get past him. Get past him. Go. I think that skunk bit me. Skunk fox bit me. All right.
Watch out.
I just love the voice synth. It's just so cool.
Beware. Falling objects.
And notice if you didn't have this, I don't know if they would print something on the screen. I don't think so.
Beware.
How would you
Falling
know?
Objects.
Watch out for snakes.
Look out.
Who keeps throwing stuff at me? Why are you climbing this dangerous mountain?
Look out.
Is that an eagle's nest?
Oh.
Dude, I'm falling thousands of meters. How are you not dying? He really is a superhero.
You forgot to duck.
Can't duck. They're throwing stuff at. Oh, okay, stay away from the toxic fart. Toxic fart's coming for me. Nope. There you go.
Watch out.
Well, I don't think we have to worry about me going long with this one because I'm doing terrible if I say so myself. But this is pretty freaking fun. I gotta be honest. Nope. Stay away from
Look
snakes.
out.
Well, I'm hiding behind a tree. They shouldn't be able to get
Oh
me.
no.
Oh no, what? Just go around the tree.
Oh no.
What are those? What are you guys? You vultures? Oh, it is a vulture. Oh no. Wait, nope. Stay away. Go. Whoop. There it is. High score. Heck yeah. Next one.
Look out.
This will be stuck in my head for the rest of the day.
Beware.
You know, I'm
Falling
kind of okay with that.
objects.
We're in Kenya. I'm just going all around the world.
Beware.
How
Falling
much money
objects.
does this guy have? He's just going from mountain to mountain.
Yikes.
And
Watch out.
he could fall thousands of meters. Like, this dude,
Oh.
what's wrong?
Beware. Falling objects.
Man, these mountains they're pretty dangerous, I'll tell you what. People leaving fires everywhere, killer vultures throwing eggs at you, skunk foxes farting toxic fumes.
Yuck. Yikes.
Watch out.
Yuck, yikes. What?
Look out.
Just dance around them. Woo. Uh-oh.
Beware.
Uh-oh.
Falling objects.
Oh, it's Bear Grylls. Watch out for Bear Grylls.
Look out.
Why do they all have orbs? What is that? Stay away from my magic, sir. Oh, yeah. Level 3. All right, we're at McKinley. Mount McKinley. I seriously, look at these guys' dance moves. I can't get enough of that.
Watch out.
Whoa. Called the side stepper. He's got 2 steps like nobody's business.
Watch out.
Oh!
Hell.
Oh, dude. But he's unharmed.
Getting tired already?
He's climbed how many meters and how many mountains?
Falling
I don't blame him for
object.
being tired. I'd be tired too.
Watch
Jumping
out.
jack up the hill. And he's jumping jacking as he's climbing. I mean, this dude is like, he's like
Beware.
Chuck Norris levels of
Falling
badass.
object.
Nope. Ooh.
Look out.
What if I don't want to look out?
Yuck.
Look out.
Who?
Yuck.
What's yuck? The tree? Do you not like trees? Are you allergic to pine trees? Uh-oh. I think we're donezo, people. Woo!
Game over. Press redo or back.
Okay, that's like almost 7 minutes. That's probably good enough. It's Alpiner. That's a pretty cool game. I don't know, without the voice, I think that could be a lot harder because you don't hear stuff before it falls. And I'm not sure if you just repeat if you go through all the mountains or not. But it's a cool little game. And definitely makes use of the voice synth. Big time. And this dude jumping jack up a mountain, and your vest saves you when you fall thousands of meters. I mean, that's just like in real life. That's how you climb a mountain. Anyway, let's end this for now. It's BK out. Stay gaming, stay awesome, and I will catch you next time. Have a good one.